Nordschleife in the wet. Oh boy, this is gonna be brutal if this session is gonna be wet. I was not expecting this. The practice session for this was pretty dry, but let's throw on some wet tires here and just hope and pray that we can keep it on around this track, or on the track, I should say. Sorry we missed an upload yesterday. I was a little busy doing the endurance race. We'll see if we can get that video edited, because I don't really feel like posting the full 3-hour uncut race of me not talking is going to be a good video. I just don't think that's something y'all want to watch. That being said, holy, this track is soaked, and I have almost no experience running in this wet. Especially not on this track. It is going to be
Is it right or what?
a crapshoot as to... I mean, the conditions are... The other sections of the track are basically a couple miles over, and it could be completely different than what we're experiencing right now. But it is actively raining, so I can't imagine these conditions are getting better. We'll do our best, though. I don't think we're going to put in qualifying times. I feel like in the rain, people usually die. And, I don't know, maybe people have gotten better at it by now. But I know when rain first dropped on the service, it was kind of just a massacre all around. And hopefully we aren't collected in any of that. It's actually kind of chill in the rain. It kind of reminds me of the Mazda, except it's like slightly faster. If it's gonna be this rainy, I wonder if potentially running the higher downforce setup is gonna be worth. I don't know if that'll give us more grip. Of course, we would love to see the weather and what that's predicted to be. Not sure if it's going to be full-on raining for the entire session. But one thing's for sure, we're definitely not going to be taking these turns full speed. I already tried it in the dry and absolutely died on this outside wall, and I bet it's going to be even worse with, ooh yeah, this rain.
Car stopped ahead.
Car stopped ahead. Wonder if he has damage or if he's just chilling. But we got 7 seconds remaining in practice here. This is gonna be freaking terrifying, man. Oh my god. It's just so drenched out here. 3 laps, and if we make it to the end, I think we might be guaranteed a pretty good finish. I mean, we started at the back at Spa. We're probably going to be starting... Actually, we're starting pretty far up, unfortunately. We're the number 2 car. We really don't... Not a fan of that. No sign of the rain stopping. I'm really glad we're on the wet tire here, because this is soaking.
1,381.
We got 20 seconds left to grid. Everyone better be on this grid, man. We're going to take it really chill into turn 1. We're just going to let potentially the entire field pass us. Not really a fan of starting in P5. I do hate these Nordschleife races where it's like you have to... It's just like random who starts where. There's no qualifying. It's kind of messed up.
Green, green, green.
Alright, guy behind us is going to get a pretty good start. We're going to just kind of take a chill pill into here.
Left side.
Said,
In the middle.
take a
Three
chill
wide.
pill.
Clear.
And
Two
we're
wide. You're in the
hitting
middle.
some
Three
guy.
wide. There's an incident
Let's give
behind.
plenty of
Two
room
wide.
on our
The
inside.
next car's the leader. Clear on the right. Two wide.
Alright, we got away.
Clear.
That was a lot cleaner than I expected.
There's an incident ahead.
He's going off. Oh my god, he's flipping because of netcode. That is crazy. It feels a lot wetter than before. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if we can stay up with these guys. There's a pretty big gap behind us, and that is something we would love to keep. We are gonna go off here, maybe? Nope, we overshot only a little bit. We'll just call it a late apex to get a good run. We're gonna slot in line here. The cars behind are gonna catch up because this guy's going very slow through here. Frustrating stuff. That's alright though. We are not in any rush to get past him. We're gonna go nice and slow here. Cars behind are battling. Hopefully we don't have to deal with that. Let's see if we can get some draft here, although I kind of want my arrow to work as best as it possibly can. Do I want to send it into the chicane? I do not want to send it into the chicane.
Car right.
Guy behind is gonna try
Still
though.
there. Hold your line. Clear.
He's definitely faster than us, so we'll try and let him by.
Clear on the right.
I know we want to get all our turning done right at the beginning of the turn where the G-forces are pressing us into the ground on that uphill. But, oh my god, dude, this is so... I think we can stay with this guy in front of us. Oh, we almost went off there. We're going to brake nice and early for this turn, too.
Car behind has gone off.
Car behind's gone off. We're going to go over the curb. We're going to go over the curb again. We're back on the tarmac. We're chilling.
Cut that corner.
Oh my
Got a
god.
slowdown penalty.
Slowdown penalty is not going to matter at all because we're already going slow. Holy. Oh boy. We're here with them. It's okay. Chris, we got you. We're right behind you. We'll defend. I think something happened behind. I heard they went off. Oh boy. I know we're going to brake for this. We want to be in 4th gear. And now we're good. We can get back on throttle. A little faster than this guy in front of us. I honestly don't really feel like doing anything. I might just chill. I wish I could see. That would be pretty cool. Oh my god. He's gonna barely stay on the track. That's huge. We're gonna get it slowed down. We're gonna take the inside here. He's gonna get on throttle faster than us. That's okay. Oh boy, this is gonna get really sketchy here since we're not gonna be able to see when we need to turn. Oh my god, we are 4-wheel sliding up that hill as I try to get the car stopped. Let's take it just nice and easy. We are doing pretty darn good. I think we're only, we might be top 5 according to the relative, but we'll have to wait an entire lap in order to see if that's actually true. Kind of using that rain puddle there to rotate the car. We are sliding under braking. Car behind is going off. I think we're going to be hearing that message a lot this race. Holy. Alright, let's see. This is going to be another area that's... I mean, it's already sketchy in the dry, let alone when it's covered in water. Oh, we're going to catch up a little bit. And we're just going to brake nice and early. We're going to be chilling here. Oh my god. It still almost wasn't enough. Well, we're good now. I am loving that we are kind of got a little bit of a group of 3 going here. Big fan of being, oh my gosh, he's almost going to go off into that wall. He's chilling though. I think he's just kind of where I'm at, where we kind of jumped in not expecting it to be rain and didn't really practice, and so we don't really know any of the braking zones or anything. Holy, this is gonna be, if we do well here, this is gonna be a banger video. We are just absolutely slipping all over the place here. Car behind's gaining on us. That's fine. We are not expecting to be fast out here. We're actually gaining on this guy. Oh, we're gonna go off just a little bit. Had to do a big lift there. I don't really like being in his wake. Definitely obscures a lot of our vision, but it is what it is. I wish I could see the puddles coming up ahead. We're gonna give a big break here. Not sure if we need to, but I just don't feel like full sending into there. We are definitely faster than this guy as like a whole, but I think we just need to sort of pick the safest opportunity to pass, and that's going to be not here, but potentially the big straight. Guy behind closing about 0.7 of a second to us on that section alone. It just shows how much I think we could really go faster if we were in front of this guy. I think we'd at least keep up with that yellow car, that's for sure. Okay, hi. I think we're good. Okay. We do need to get past him for sure. Not sure when. I was kind of okay with just sitting behind him, but I mean, I didn't practice this, and even I know I can go a little bit faster through these corners. Not much, but enough that I'm getting antsy. But we'll wait. I mean, he's not even using the full length of the track. Yellow flag, something's happening. Hopefully not in front of us. Okay, we're good. We're gonna overshoot that braking zone just a little bit. He's gonna touch the inside curb, and we just can't do anything right now. The car behind is gonna be, oh my god, we're gonna slide. Don't hit us, don't hit us, don't hit us. Okay, we're gonna get back on track, nice and slow while we have the gap. Wheel damage, that sucks.
On the right. We've got damage on the back end.
Yeah, back end damage, we know. I don't think the wheel damage is gonna affect us too bad. Oh my god, he's gonna go off. Hi, I don't wanna...
Go right.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well... So we are what I told us not to do, which is be impatient and just, like, kill yourself. So hopefully we can get back some of these positions we lost. And hopefully this wheel damage isn't too bad. Honestly, it doesn't even feel... I think the only thing that's going to be compromised is our straight line speed. But I honestly don't even feel bad. It's a little embarrassing for going off. This is the second time in Porsche Cup specifically that I've just completely spun out and wrecked. But these conditions are absolutely atrocious, so cut me some slack. We're gonna slide there too. Holy. Alright. Looks like my standings are telling me that we're probably gonna shake out into 10th place, which is fine by me. We have got some work cut out for us here. Let's take a look at our top speed. 161 up the hill. That's gonna be important to see if 162. Oh, we're gonna go off. That's fine. I'd rather take an off track than be dead. He went off behind us as well. Holy. Oh my god. Alright, as long as we don't die, we are still guaranteed pretty good finish. We have 4x off the first lap though. So maybe we chill out and cool it off. Passing the cars who went into the pits or had to tow back to the pits. I'm just gonna brake nice and early here. Alright, maybe not that slow. That is a massive fucking puddle, let me tell you. This car behind us was one of the antsy ones who I think happened to get into a little bit of an incident. So we'll let him by, and I'm sure he will. Yep, there, he's diving immediately.
Still there.
And he can't quite get it done this corner, but he will next corner.
Still there. Hold your line.
Please go by, sir. I would like to take the proper line. Alright, we're good. We're all chilling. It might go off here. I need to take better lines, but the puddles are messing me up, and also the wake of the guy in front just sucks to follow in. Oh my god, we're going off track again. This guy's gonna get past us, but at like probably the worst time ever. Okay, never mind. He backed off because we turned in. Which, fair enough. We're gonna have a good corner there. Let's just put our head down and, like, go. We had a pretty garbage corner there. Let's see if we can rotate this car easier. We need to stay off that curb as well. Those things will actually kill us if we keep touching them. We're gonna go off just a little bit. Holy. Let's brake nice and early here. We had a little bit of a moment last time. We don't want to be doing that. Looks like the car behind is having some moments too. He's getting a little loose occasionally. But overall, I think he's faster than us, so... And he's going to have a nice long straightaway to get things done here. Oh my gosh. Holy, we are really cutting it close there. If we went pretty much any faster, we would have been in that wall. One thing's for sure, we are gonna slow it down over this. The yellow flag, what's happening? I think someone might have hit the wall, or went off. Let's see if he's slow. 10-minute tow and 56 repairs. That is all too relatable in the chats. Oh boy. We will see if we end up in the graveyard, as I'm sure many people will. Oh my god, we're almost hitting that outside wall. Let's get the car slowed into here for the one chill section of this track that I am pretty much guaranteed I'm not gonna die on. Maybe that and the carousel are probably the two least deadly parts in the rain. Let's get going here. We do need to slow down a little bit more than we probably think we need to, because that inside line is a huge frickin' puddle. I think he's pulling off because he's dead, so that's gonna give us a spot. And we are gonna really struggle to get the car around that turn. Feeling lots of understeer. A little understeer there. It's going to put us over that curb. Not a fan of that. We're going to take this nice and easy. If we hit the brakes, we understeer a lot too. We're going to get the car nice and stopped here. I don't care if he catches up a crap ton behind us. I'd rather just be sure that I'm not going to hit the wall. And it looks like we came out about the same, if not a little ahead in that situation. Car stopped ahead. Let's be mindful going into this corner here. Looks like we got a couple cars. I recognize this yellow one. That's some rear end damage. Hopefully you're still okay though. Let's see if we can navigate these guys without too much incident. I'm not really in the mood to deal with being run off the road, so we're gonna hang out back here. If the guy behind us wants through, he can get through. Yellow car there, looks like he's got a bit of damage if he's driving like that. I don't know. Car behind us is gonna drop back a little bit, which I understand. I kind of want to give space in these situations, especially because your braking distances are very short, or very long, I mean, and if someone goes off and hits the wall in front of you and you don't leave a lot of room, there's might not be anything you can do. You only have so much say in where the car goes in these conditions. Sorry. Holy. Okay, we're doing fine though. Looks like the cars in front are still faster than us, which is alright with me. The car behind's gonna miss the carousel, and that's gonna lose him a lot of time to us. That's alright though. We, seems like he's right around our skill level. So we'll just kind of hang out with him. Hopefully we don't slow him down too much when he eventually catches up, because he's just having minor mistakes right now, and I think once he warms up to these conditions, he'll be all in front of us and sailing off into the distance. But we are chilling, we are chilling. Jeez, those guys in front really recovered from that wreck. It was like nothing even happened. But I think that's just kind of what happens when you're going 5 miles an hour through the rain and just get caught in something like we did right around here. Let's see if we can not have a moment going in to... Okay, well, that's a moment. That's a moment. We don't want to have one of those. Right here, this is what did us in, and we are going to be chilling now. That's perfect. Looks like the car in front of us had a little bit of a thing as well. We can't turn there. We're just take the off track. And the slowdown, once again, does not matter because we are already so slow from the rain. That's one benefit, I guess. I don't really feel comfortable going full speed through this. And it's probably a good thing, too. We are gaining a lot on the car behind. That's huge. Let's get this slowed down here. And we will be down the back straight for the second time. We didn't really take that carousel. That's all right. Oh. Boom. We are nowhere near the draft of the car in front of us, and the car behind us might just barely be in our draft. Yeah, they're in. That's unfortunate for us. They're pretty much guaranteed to get something at the end of this straight, but they're not gaining nearly as fast as I thought. I wonder if they might be running a bit of a higher downforce setup. Which, oh my god, we did the thing again. Okay, we're gonna chill. He gained almost 3/10 off that corner alone. We are gonna almost hit that inside wall, but we're good. We gained it all back. Last lap, white flag. Let's see if we can... We took half as many incident points that lap, so let's see if we can do that once again. I'm gonna start braking nice and early. This actually doesn't feel early. This feels right on time, if I'm being honest. That's fine, though. I'll take a fast lap. We're gonna get a much better run through there than him and put some much-needed time between us. This is the section of the course that I unironically suck at, because I have many, many hours on the Nordschleife and not that many hours on the GP circuit, so... You know, maybe I should practice this more, but I'm familiar enough. This is the, actually, the first race that I did that was over an hour was here in the Nurburgring Endurance Championship, and I always think it's a special event, but it's actually not. It's rare enough that you could call it special, maybe. But, yeah, I was actually in the Porsche GT3, and ever since then I have fallen in love with that car. But that's neither here nor there. Let's see if we can rotate this car and get good exits. Oh, okay. This is where he caught up to us last time and backed out. Will he back out this time? I don't know. We are sitting in top 10, and a pretty comfortable one at that. He seems like he's just gonna be content with sitting behind us. Either that or he just doesn't have the pace. The guy behind him is far enough back that unless we have a moment, I'm pretty confident that we can keep them behind us this entire lap, and we won't have to deal with that. Let's make sure we brake nice and early here. Once again, we had a moment. Car in front's gone off. I suspect that was just a minor off track. Oh no, the guy behind, he's gonna die. I was actually enjoying being kept company this whole time. Gave me something to think about. Well, that fucking sucks, man. You hate to see someone's race go that way. But, we gotta press on. We can't sit behind and wait for our friends. That fucking sucks. Let's see if we can catch up to Benjamin here then, or at least give him something to think about. We're gonna go much slower through this turn so we don't almost get an off track, and we will catch just a little bit up to Benjamin. Alright, huge. I actually didn't realize we were even closer to that yellow Porsche from earlier as well. He's still here. We are not taking any of these optimal lines. That's fine. We're just trying to get the car around the track into the finish. It kind of all goes off the table at this point. It's more just about survival. We're gonna drift towards that outside once again. Holy. You always feel like you're gonna just hit that wall. The suspension compresses and you just do a four-wheel slide at like 100 miles an hour straight into the barrier. But we kept her on track, and that's what's important. We were doing pretty good on time this lap too. I gotta slow a little more than I need to there. I'm just trying to be safe. I'm following this guy's line in front of me, which is terrible. Oh, that sucks. Let's go, come on. Oh my god. No traction control, you were awful. I wanted to spin the tires there. Yes, I know, I have damage on the front end. Oh my god, dude. This is... bro. This is double embarrassing. So we probably have no front downforce now, or rear downforce. But it's not like we were going to feel it in the car anyway. Car behind basically caught up because we had our moment that I said. Let's get the car nice and slow down here. I have no idea why the car went around there. It just kind of felt like it did, but I think I was overcorrecting with the brakes and turning, and it just made the car go around. Car actually has decent pace still, which is crazy. After doing this, it must be a tank in this weather when... And we are gaining to the car behind, so... Well, gaining enough. That sucks because we had the chance to get a couple more positions here, but it's not meant to be. Those guys behind are really fighting. Let's see if we can take this full throttle if we take an actually good line. Almost. That'll give us just a little bit of time. Yeah, they were willing to go that fast through there. It's good for us. Let's brake early and get on the throttle early here. Yeah, we're putting time on them, so we still have pace. That's important. Okay, we're gonna go off. So much for only getting half as many off tracks each lap. We're gonna slow way too much down there. Probably lose all our time. Actually, no, we're chilling. We're still gaining. Let's get our stop for the carousel. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of an embarrassing upload. Usually I don't wreck this many times, but, you know, it is what it is. I think we can get her... Not quite through there. Let's see. Having trouble rotating it, but I mean that's how it be. What little front downforce we had on the car was gone. Let's see if we can just have clean sectors here. We are putting time on the car behind. No need to push. Just do our thing. We're on an island. We're definitely not catching the guy in front unless he has a moment, which, hey, you never know. It's the wet. Anything could happen. I mean, we thought we were going to be okay, all except for the one incident, and then we had our second one, so... Glad it didn't change where we were finishing, because we are, as of right now, most likely gonna go double green. Maybe not truly double green. I think we might be bad on the safety rating, but I rating at least we're gonna gain. So that's always a nice bonus to these. I don't really care about my road I rating, but you know, it's always nice to know that. Or it's nice to get your good boy points, you feel me? To feel like you accomplished something after a race. But coming up to the chopped carousel. All my homies hate this carousel. It's not as good as the real carousel. Around these final corners one last time. Off to the backstretch, where we can just chill out. But holy, they're so far up there. You can see their wake halfway down the straight. We actually did gain just a little bit. About a second through that entire section, but It's nowhere near enough. First place is already finished. That's good for him. Second, third, and fourth just finished on that track map, it looks like. And we will be trying to finish right around 7th place. Is that what that says? Not sure if that's fully accurate, but we're going to slow down a lot more than we did last time. We almost died last time. We're not trying to do that. We're just trying to cross a line. And that, with the final corner under our belt, you can cross the line in a P7, it looks like. That is wonderful stuff. Alright, well that didn't go quite as planned. That was still pretty respectable. I think we could have potentially not died twice, and if we just kept it on track, we could have finished even better, which just proves that it's not about going fast in these wet conditions. It's about staying on track, man. A lot of people just like to absolutely die. But yeah, that's all for this. Well, not all for this one. I'm actually going to go take this awesome thumbnail of our destroyed car, probably, and then I will go see you guys for these numbers. So I'll be right back. Bam, here are the numbers. Pretty big safety rating hit. You also notice our road safety rating is much higher than we showed last video, and that's because we just did an endurance race, and the safety rating in those races are always immaculate. But that video is going to be pretty long to get out because it requires way more editing because it's like a 3-hour race. I'm not uploading all that, so whatever. But the iRating gain, pretty good too. So all things considered, we did pretty well. Let's see what split we were. 11th split, so we're still pretty mid as all things considered, but we made it all 3 laps, kept the car relatively in one piece, you could say. We didn't kill anyone else, which is the big thing. That's always huge in these races. I always make it a point to not ruin anyone else's race, and I will sacrifice my own car if it means that someone else can keep driving. So that's pretty good. I think that's all going to be all for this one, and I will just see you guys in the next one.